Good morning. My name is Cheryl Woodard, and I'm one of the meditation teachers here at EBS. I'm coming to you today from our bookstore because there are people in our main shrine room meditating together like they do on every weekday from 11:30 to 12, and Saturday and Sunday at 9 to 9:30. So I'm here for those of you who can't come in, or who are too far away, or can't make it to the building for one reason or another, but still would like to meditate. So you're always welcome to join us here, and I do these Facebook things if you can't make it here. Today, I want to acknowledge that we are living in difficult times, maybe more difficult for some than others, but anyway, difficult times. And loving kindness and compassion are the prescribed Buddhist answers to human difficulties. We are suggested that we reach out and take care of each other, to heal our own hearts by generating compassion for others. And many of us are doing that already, doing a lot of that. But some people are so stirred up, anxious, or in distress that they have trouble rousing any love or compassion for others right now. And some of my friends who are struggling with loneliness or sadness or even grief, they have maybe health issues or difficulties resulting from the aging process. They find it difficult to even imagine being generous or compassionate. To them, it feels like there's no kindness in the world anymore, and certainly no kindness in themselves. So Buddhist teachers always suggest that compassion starts at home within ourselves. And the first thing we have to do is to heal our own hearts before we try to heal other people. So I'd like to start with, how do you get into that loving yourself if you're not feeling it? And I would like to encourage you to look at the simple, quiet urge that brings you here today, to watching this video, or to even thinking about doing something like learning to meditate. Before you go any further, you could just pause right there and consider, where did that instinct come from? And I would suggest that that small urge is an expression of basic wholeness and goodness that is already within us. Yeah, it's basically the idea, and it's a very central Buddhist idea, that we all have the instinct to seek wholeness. And we have not only the instinct, but also the capacity to seek wholeness, to find wholeness within ourselves. And meditating the way the Buddha taught is designed to help invoke that basic wholeness and kindness and compassion already within us. We are bringing it forward into consciousness. We are examining it a little bit, and letting it touch us and open us. So knowing that that is the reason for meditating maybe helps it become easier to do. If you think of meditation as a process of going to a well for water. When we need water, we know where to go and get it. And likewise, when we sit down to meditate, we know we are dipping our buckets into the well of our own hearts and compassion the well of kindness already within us. So if you frame it that way, then it's easy to see that meditation is developing a habit of care and consideration towards ourselves, being fully there with ourselves, softening, relaxing, opening, and then accessing these inherent wholesome qualities of insight, dignity, and decency. So to put it simply, somewhere inside of us, despite everything else, we came here today because we have this powerful but quiet instinct to take care of ourselves, to look for wholeness and goodness and kindness and explore it and tap into it. So when we soften, relax, and open, which is, what meditation is about, then we are able to access even more of our inherent wholesome qualities. So we gently sit down to meditate, lovingly, motivated by tenderness towards ourselves. We take our place, settle our body, and give undivided attention to the activity of our own minds and hearts. We're curious, like a parent sitting down with an anxious child. We ask, what is going on? And we listen carefully. So this morning I'm going to guide us through a few minutes of meditating. This meditation has 4 parts. The main 3 parts, the first 3 parts, are settling, opening, and observing. And then at the end, there's a little bit of extending softness and warmth, just to close it off. So first, we make sure that we are in a safe place, free from distraction, free from disturbance. And then in that safe place, with a good temperature, good lighting, a good seat that holds us well, we settle our body into an upright but relaxed posture. Securely seated on a chair or cushion, and feeling that we are supported by the earth. I like to say, like a tree with deep roots. We are securely planted in this spot, right here, right now, in an environment that is good for us. And now we open to the space around us by feeling the body breathing. Each in-breath brings in freshness and nourishment from the environment, and each out-breath carries away staleness, just energy that we don't need, waste, And so we are constantly, without having to work at it, our body is already naturally doing this exchange with the space around us, with the world around us, bringing in goodness, exhaling staleness. And we take a minute, it takes a moment to become aware of that process going on, of the breathing body. From a settled, secure place, we notice this breathing body. And then after a while, as your body and breathing settle down together, you relax and open your awareness to the space around you. You observe what thoughts come along, attitudes, future plans, past conversations or imagined future conversations, all kinds of things come along, and let them come through. This is looking at the activity of your mind. This is why you're here, to see the activity of your mind. This activity is not wrong. It's not a mistake. There are not good things and bad things. There are just thoughts going on. So let them all come through without deciding that some are bad or some are good. Just let them come through as simply as you can. Don't label them. Don't judge them. Remember that at this point, you're not doing anything other than being present, staying present with your body and your mind and your breath. Just stay present. You don't have to do anything more. You don't have to make plans or decide things or pick and choose between the things coming through and put them in categories or anything. Analyze. This is not therapy. This is just staying present and letting things come and go. One teacher used the image of a river crossing a landscape, and you're not in the river. You're not being carried along by the river. You're sitting on the side of the river, on the bank of the river, and you're watching it flow by. And you can notice whether the water is clear, whether it's turbulent, whether it's carrying a lot of debris, what's going on in the water, but you're not in it. It's not part of you and you're not part of it. You're separated from it. You're sitting outside of it and you're watching it go by. And that's the posture in meditation. If you lose track, you get carried away, you just come back and start fresh. How is your body? How is your breath? Where are you? How present are you? Go back to feeling the space around you and the space inside of you. I don't have a gong with me. I wish I did. But I'm going to let us again go through this once with me guiding you. So first, settle your body into a relaxed but upright position. Scan your body and make sure there's no tension anywhere, and if there is, you just let it go. And then become aware of your breathing, that the body is breathing, the movement of the breath in your body. And let that awareness of the movement remind you about the space that you're in, space around you. And then finally you just observe. Relax into that openness and notice the activity of your mind. And you just stay present with yourself as long as you can. You know, if you were a parent listening to an anxious child, you would stay there until the child finishes talking. So you want to stay here with this. You want to stay with yourself. Over time, it will become easier to stay present longer and longer. But for now, just celebrate any presence that you can have. And remember that you are tapping into wholeness and love and kindness that already permeates your whole being. It's already who you are. you care about things, you care about yourself, you care about being a good person. And so you can rest in that care and concern a little bit. And at the end, before we get up from our meditation session, we do the fourth part, this softening part, which is feeling a wish that you and everybody around you can be free from all suffering, all anxiety, all grief, all distress, all hard feelings, that we can all be soft and open, that we can all dip deeply into our own wells of kindness and clarity and remain calm, kind, and clear during whatever troubles lie ahead of us. And then that's it. I hope this is helpful to you. I encourage you to think about coming here to EVS when you can, if you can. On Monday, June 2nd, we have an Introduction to Buddhism class here, free at 7 p.m. It's also on Zoom. If you go to our website, the Zoom instructions are there, and everyone's welcome to that. Bring your questions. And on Wednesday nights, weekly on Wednesday nights at 7, not on Zoom, only in person, we have a discussion group basically to talk about meditation. It's not really about Buddhism, it's more about just the practice of meditation. People come and share their experience and their insights and their questions. And there are meditation teachers leading that. Other events and programs are listed on our website. I encourage you to take a look and see if anything looks interesting to you, and come on down sometime. Meanwhile, I wish you all the best. We are all in this world together, looking out for each other and following our quiet, good instincts to do the right thing, to do the good thing, the wholesome things. Let's celebrate those good instincts, okay? So until the next time, I wish you all the best. Bye.